Hi everyone, today I am baking these beautiful oxtails in an oven bag. Let me show you. I've already washed them. What I want to do now is to trim some of the fat, not all of it, but some of the fat off the larger pieces. This is what I trimmed off, the fat here, off these larger ones, and they're pretty much still intact. I left just enough on here to keep that flavoring. The smaller ones I didn't have to do anything with because they are pretty much intact and have the right amount of fat that I like to see on my oxtails. For seasoning, I am mixing 2 tablespoons of oxtail seasoning with a teaspoon of thyme leaves and a teaspoon of sugar. I'm going to mix those all together. Then I'm going to grab my oxtails and sprinkle these seasonings right on the top. And then work them in with my hand. All over. Next, I'm going to drizzle on about 2 capfuls of browning. This is Kitchen Bouquet that I'm using. And a nice amount of Worcestershire sauce, about 2 tablespoons. Then I'm gonna get that worked into our oxtails. Then I'm going to set them aside for about 30 minutes and let them marinate. Here's my oven bag, and they tell you with these the directions say you want to add a tablespoon of flour. This is all-purpose flour to the bag, and you want to shake it and make sure it's coated with the flour. And that kind of supposed to help it to the bag not to bust open. The dish that I'm using is a 9 by 13 inch deep dish baking dish that I'm using. And I'm going to take my bag, now that I've shaken it with the flour, and I have some onions that I'm going to place in the bottom of it. This is about a large 1.5 medium-sized onion that I'm kind of throwing into the bottom of the bag because I like a lot of onion. I want a lot of onion. That's the onion. And then I have these nice bell peppers, green, yellow, and red. And I'm going to grab them by the handful. Put those at the bottom as well. Maybe not all of them, but enough. Like this. I also have a sprig of thyme, fresh thyme, that I'm going to put in the bottom. Like that. Looking so pretty. My oxtails back at the nice 30 minutes. And I'm going to place them right into the bag like this. I'm hoping they all fit, y'all. I hope this bag I got is big enough. We shall see. Because into the bag they are going. The last thing I'm going to add into this bag is I have a half cup of beef broth that I'm going to pour into the bag. And then kind of make my adjustments, y'all. And I'm going to take, this is really kind of like the hardest part right here. Just trying to snap this tie on here. But that's what I'm going to do. There it is on here. Next thing to do is to poke some holes in it. 6 holes. I'm going to kind of like 1-inch holes. You're supposed to poke kind of on the top. I'm going to put probably 2 here, 1, 2 there, right here, and then put 1 kind of in the back, 1 more back in the front, y'all. I'm just poking these holes. Make sure it's 6 of them, and about 1 inch. Now this is going into the oven, which I have preheated to 325 degrees, y'all. This is going into the oven, and I'm just going to let it bake for 3 hours. Here they are, y'all. This here is piping hot, y'all. Take this tap off. Ooh, look at that steam. Y'all. Ooh. What I'm gonna do is just kind of cut the top of the bag. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Tender, tender, tender. And tender, y'all. Yes, indeedy they. Oh, look at this here. Tender. Yes, indeedy they are. Look at that, y'all. I want to taste this here. This little piece right here. Yep. Ooh. Ooh. And this is all she wrote, y'all, on these oxtails. Oxtails baked in an oven bag. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye.